A few months ago, I was playing through Half-Life Alyx again, mostly for the commentary mode. And while I noticed it the first time I played through, I could not help but observe a right-hand bias to a lot of Half-Life Alyx's design. Honestly, a lot of this is minor gripes, but I think it's worth pointing out. Only like 10% of people are left-handed, but I'm one of them and I need to gripe about something. Seriously, you righties do not understand the struggle. Everything is made for right-handed people. Have you used left scissors before? That is my life. I'll start with something that might just be a me problem. Doors seem to give me a lot of trouble for some reason. This might be because I'm playing with standing room only and not using a full room experience, but being left-handed probably doesn't help either. I don't have problems with doors in real life, so I don't know what's going on here. I found turning the handle then whacking the door open with a gun seems to work best. Luckily, most doors swing in and out in this game somehow. The healing station shows a clear bias towards the right-handed. It's clear the intended way to use it is to place your left hand on the pad via the graphic, as a right-hand player would have a gun in their right hand and be unable to use it with said hand. Also, the pull down is on the left for, well, the left hand to pull down rather than the right, because the righty hand would be doing the shooty. Probably the worst evidence of right-hand bias in the game is the upgrade station. First off, the gun is clearly meant to be placed by the right hand and the left hand is supposed to use the panel. But since the gun is locked to my left hand, I have to crisscross my arms to load the gun into the upgrade station when a right-handed person wouldn't have to. Also, once the upgrading's done, I instinctively want to pick up my gun with my right hand, but I can't because, once again, the gun is locked to my left hand. Something that affects both lefties and righties is if you want to throw a grenade and use a gun at the same time, you'll have to throw the grenade with your non-dominant hand. This didn't affect me too much, but it doesn't feel comfortable to throw stuff with my right hand. Finally, there's this device I want to point out as it appears to have a left-hand bias for some reason. You need to use your right hand to hold this lever in place and turn this switch with your left before shooting these energy things. I checked the right-handed mode and it's not mirrored, so this was intended. Considering how much thought was put into one-handed gameplay, I'm surprised the left-handed gameplay was somewhat overlooked.
One of our major goals in the design of Half-Life Alyx was to reach the widest possible audience. This meant developing for all of the major VR hardware in the market, as well as accommodating different sized play spaces, traversal preferences, and so on. The accessibility option that had the most knock-on effects into the design of the game, from controller bindings, to game logic, to level design, was the support of a single controller mode, for players who don't use two controllers. In this mode, reloading is performed by moving the weapon to the shoulder and pressing a button, much like arcade games which require the player to fire their weapon off-screen to reload. The flashlight was modified to attach to the primary hand, and gas masks were added so that players could muffle their coughs hands-free. Even the gun used in the final Strider battle, with its two-handed aiming and reloading controls, was modified to be operable with one hand.
It's quite clear from the commentary that the developers were concerned with single-handed gameplay, so why not left-handed? I think an easy fix would be to do something similar to Tilt Brush and make the dominant hand change by bumping the backs of the controllers together. But I don't think that would work with every controller. Despite all this, I would encourage you to play Half-Life Alyx if you're left-handed, right-handed, or even one-handed. It's an amazing experience. Sorry no-handed people, you have to miss out.